Look at this. It just keeps going and going and going. Man, they got all of the little features. It's just the last 10% that makes it. Look at the artwork with these little ball spirit fountains that they have over here. The Aquascape Fire Rock, which is really cool. Gorgeous waterfalls, natural waterfalls. I mean, look at this place. This is truly exquisite. I even love the pool. Steve, can you show me your fish room?
Oh yeah.
All right, and boom, here we are. Oh yeah, lots of guppies in this one. Oh, you got some tinfoil barbs?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a big Oscar, huh? This is what really got you into the ponds then. It started with the aquariums and then you
started
said...
with the aquariums. This tank is from when I was a kid.
Are you serious? Welcome to living the Aquascape lifestyle. It is a beautiful night. We are driving around northern New Jersey. We're in Kinnelon, New Jersey. We're traveling with Atlantis Water Gardens, Jack Harju, and Trey Smith from Aquascape. And we have been touring and visiting people's yards to showcase for my channel how they live the Aquascape lifestyle. And I'm already loving this one. What's the story with this one, Jack?
So we did a brand new pond here, but this whole backyard got a major transformation.
Wow.
From the driveway right onto the back. It is spectacular.
I'm looking forward to it, and I already see a fogger and some color changing lights in our spears up there. Love the walls. And you can already hear the water feature. Wow, look at these stacked walls. Oh, I love the outdoor living area. Oh, it just keeps going and going. What a paradise. Hey, can we stay for dinner? Look at this. You're putting out the food already.
Hey, say, Steve.
Steve, I love it. Wow.
So I'm
Even
gonna,
got the foggers. Aw, what's up, cuties? Little Shih Tzus. How you doing, Steve?
Yes.
I'm the pond guy, Greg.
Nice to meet you, Greg.
Jack.
Zach, nice to meet you, buddy. Wow, this is a paradise. So this got a whole renovation?
Yes.
Did you buy the house or?
We've been here since 2006.
Okay, you
Just
finally
redo it.
said, let's redo it, huh? You guys do a lot of entertaining, I'm guessing?
Well, we don't do that much right now.
Okay, well, it's a truly spectacular place. I love the spears up here, the 3 set spears. You know who's got 3 spears like that?
Him.
And?
You. Well, you got more than 3.
I've got 2 Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
That's like, it looks like Shaq's setup right over there. How you doing?
I'm Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Greg, the pond guy. Nice to meet you. This is a truly spectacular backyard.
We're never leaving.
What did it look like before? Like what happened?
This was down about 4 feet lower.
Really?
And this was a grass, basically grass hillside coming through here. The pavilion wasn't here. The pool was original,
Uh-huh.
so we redid it.
Oh, the pool looks 1,000 times different.
It's like a totally different pool.
Yeah.
We
This
had
is a
to
literal
change.
resort back here.
And we get that comment from every single person.
Right. You don't need to go on vacation. You got it here. I love all the little... Got some stuff. Is this food for us?
Wow.
I love my job. You got koi crunchies in here. So this is for the koi.
Oh, that's really
Wow, look at this. Look at this place.
Well, you hit the
Wow.
mark.
Look at this. It just keeps going and going and going. Man, they got all of the little features. It's just the last 10% that makes it. Look at the artwork with these little ball spirit fountains that they have over here. The Aquascape Fire Rock, which is really cool. Gorgeous waterfalls, natural waterfalls. I mean, look at this place. This is truly exquisite. I even love the pool. So who found Atlantis Water Gardens?
I did. You're actually the reason why we're sitting here.
Oh, good. So the vlogs. Yes, good. See, Jack? So you saw the vlogs?
Yeah, so your channel came up in my feed, and then Jack was working on one of your projects, and then, you know, you all mentioned that, you know, he's from New Jersey.
15 minutes from here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, well, let me go see where he's from.
15 minutes
I found
away.
his channel, and that's how it all started with the pond. And
So this was just lawn before?
yeah, this was grass. It was like a hillside, right? Because we were like, we'd be sitting 4 feet lower here.
Right.
So there was a small patio over here, and then there was a gate into the pool area
Okay.
over there.
So
This
you
was all
raised it up.
grass.
Mm-hmm.
When we moved in 2006, you know, we lived a different lifestyle than we lived.
Right.
And so it was all open, all in the sun, all the time. And now, for a whole bunch of reasons, you know, like everybody doesn't want to be be in the sun all the time.
Right.
So that turned into like, well, let's think about how do we want to live the next 20 years? And then that turned into like, well, maybe we should get a pond, and there should...
Why a pond?
When I was growing up as a kid, we always had fish tanks. When I decided to retire a few years ago, or before I decided to retire, a couple of years before, I said, I gotta get some hobbies.
I see, yeah.
I'm gonna retire.
What was your business?
I worked in insurance. I was a technology leader in the largest life insurance company in the U.S. for 33 years.
33 years?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's a good career.
I mean, I was leader.
Still retired young, though.
Started this program. And when I was starting to think about retiring, that's when I decided
get a hobby.
I need to get more than one hobby.
Uh-huh.
And, so I started up the fish tanks again. I got into fish tanks. And I was learning, you know, all the current ways of doing it because I hadn't done it in like 20 years. You know, I was looking at following all these YouTube channels, and then your feed came up somehow. And then we said, when we started thinking about doing a backyard, it was like, well, put a pond in, you know, maybe we should expand the fish.
I mean, you did a pretty extensive pond.
Yeah.
I mean, you did it right the first time, which is what we love to say.
You know, a lot of it was Jack's vision, right?
Yeah.
So when we decided to not just repair the old patio and, you know, freshen up the pool and everything, but turn it into like a whole project, I called Jack and got in touch with him, and he came out and, you know, got his ideas and, you know, what his vision would be if we were going to use this hillside. You know, like I saw the hillside and I said, well, he's going to like the hillside probably. And that's how it all kind of got laid out and started, you know, the artist.
Yeah.
It really blew up from there, didn't it?
Yeah, well, it got a little bit long.
It went from like, let's put a pond in to let's tear the whole backyard out and
Right.
do everything.
Right.
This is like, so if you look online and you're trying to find places to stay in like Key West or somewhere in the Caribbean, you're looking for pictures of something like this.
Yeah.
And you guys get to walk out your back door and live this every day. This is
And that's what we were going for.
So your wife was on board with this?
Oh, yeah.
Are you off camera?
I don't want to be in
What's your story with this? Did he have to pitch you and sell you on this, or?
No, not at all. When he says we have fish, we have rooms of fish.
Oh, you got a fish room.
Period.
Well, it's not a fish room.
Cichlid, saltwater, what?
Freshwater.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
So I wanted more animals because I love animals. And so he promised me the koi and the goldfish. And we got them.
And the other wildlife that comes along with it.
Yep, the birds and...
And the vision, I mean, what he and Jack laid out is just so gorgeous that we also don't like to travel at all, even before COVID, and now with COVID, and
Yeah.
we don't want to have to leave, and we don't want to now.
And you don't have to. And what about you, Zach? What do you think about this whole thing?
When you look at places on the internet and look at the pictures, you hope that when you show up to the resort, it's gonna look like this. This place is mind-blowing. This is a backyard in New Jersey, and it's got everything. Starting from the driveway all the way up, this was a complete rip out and renovation. They put a whole new staircase in here, and then you just come up to the top here, and it goes on. Seems like forever. Walking right out the back door. From the back door, you look out into this backyard. It's just awe-inspiring. Beautiful big pavilion, lots of seating here for entertaining. Fire pit area underneath here. You got the flame sconces up in there, and it just looks out over this absolute resort backyard. We've got about 14 by 17 foot pond. I mean, I don't know how it gets any clearer. Crystal clear right to the bottom. This place is full sun. There is not one bit of shade here, and that pond is super clear. We incorporated some of the stacked slate spheres over on this side. The homeowner actually added a fogger to give it that really cool, like mystical, spooky effect as you get up to the top here. The spheres have colored lights in them, so you can see they're actually running through the cycle right now, changing colors. We've got a really nice approach over here, some big pond edge steppers. Gets you right up next to the pond where you just see these beautiful lilies here. We've got some lotus that actually had some blooms earlier. Those look fantastic. You can see all the rock work inside the pond, and there's those fish. Fish just loving this, hanging out, loving it. This has a signature 1000 skimmer on it. We've got about 25 to 30 feet of deep stream. I really like the way this looks. It looks like glass behind that waterfall. It's probably about 4 or 5 inches deep up in there. See a lot of the aquatic planting starting to come in. Looks spectacular. They even added a spitting heron here just to kind of complete the effect. And the way this was landscaped just ties everything in perfectly. Got some nice perennials in the backdrop, and it all generates from this waterfall on the far side. Up around the top, We've got a 6,000 biofalls that's filtering this pond, feeding out into this pooling area, and then it's coming down this very natural looking set of cascades, continuing down the stream back into the pond. What I like about this is the pond stretches for a good portion of the middle of the backyard. That gives the opportunity to draw you to a whole nother destination spot, which is this fire rock seating area. This is a natural stone that was actually carved out and turned into a gas-powered fire pit. It looks incredible. Got those cool pieces of decorative glass in there. That's some fire glass, and it puts off some heat. I'm telling you what, that is hot. We got the whole tiki torch feel happening back here, almost like you're in the middle of a luau. So cool. And then you check out across the yard, there's just nothing but vacation spot here. Imagine waking up to this every day, right out your backyard in northern New Jersey. I don't know how you beat it. It looks fantastic. Got a beautiful swimming pool. This is all just redone in the past year. That's even got a set of waterfalls coming off of it. It's hard to single out just the pond in this backyard because there's just so much going on, but it's a huge component. As you can tell, it's right in the middle of everything too. So it is the centerpiece of the backyard. First thing people see when they walk up those stairs is those spheres around the corner, and then you got that beautiful pond just hitting you right in the face. The hardy, you can tell the difference because the hardy one is all circular on the outside. The tropicals usually have like a jagged edge. If you look underneath, you'll see all the veins in the leaf. But they'll have the ones with the best flowers, and they put up the best lily pads.
The lotus will come back.
The one in the back. Why are there like really tall hearts?
That's just how the lotus is.
Oh, it's not just ours?
No, it's all, all lotus.
That's great.
So it's a really new hobby for you.
Seriously, it is.
I think that's more mature. There's going to be more coming up.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you fertilize them. So it's not just the animals, you're liking the plants too, huh?
I love the plants. The flowers are incredible. I love everything. The corkscrew.
Yep.
Little
Corkscrew rush.
Corkscrew plants.
So it's been a fun hobby for you as well.
I am obsessed with nature and beauty and everything that you put out here.
Well, good job, Jack. And Steve, can you show me your fish room?
Oh yeah.
All right. And boom, here we are. Oh yeah, lots of guppies in this one. Oh, you got some tinfoil barbs?
Yeah, yo-yo loaches.
And loaches, yes. More guppies over here.
We had to spread them out because there were that many.
Okay. Oh, it keeps going. Oh, you got a big Oscar, huh?
Yeah.
A beautiful Oscar. And then what do we got over here? More.
A giant pleco.
Okay.
Like, look how big. He's back here. He's like a sea monster.
Oh yeah, huge pleco.
Huge.
Yeah, right back there. Over there, and a little baby Plecostomus. This is what really got you into the ponds then. It started with the aquariums, and then you
started
said...
with the aquariums, and I was, watching a lot of the YouTube channels for the fish tank guys, and then you came up in my feed.
Yep.
And from your feed, I got the Jack's feed.
And then we got some more tanks over here.
Back there, you should see.
I see the Aquascape water treatments that you use.
There you go. That's for the...
Oh yeah, so are these babies? Did they have these babies?
Yeah, these are not babies. Most of these are adults.
Okay.
Babies. There's babies in here.
Uh-huh.
This tank is from when I was a kid.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so my father and I bought this tank used when I was...
100 gallons? What is it?
It's 125.
125.
And then it was in my mother's basement for years, and then it was in my basement for a while, not being used. And
That's amazing that it made it all those years without getting...
Well, I restored it.
Very cool.
New stand, restored it.
It's great. That was so fun. So Jack, how do you go about estimating a project like this?
So this actually started as one of our package ponds, and then it kind of exploded from there. We started out with it's called our Serenity Deluxe. It was a 14 by 14 pond, and then we started about maybe inching it out. We talked about inching it out. We did some pond edge steppers here.
Upgrades.
Yeah, upgrades like large boulders. We actually did the spheres over here with a whole other set of waterfalls. Then we added the length to the stream, so it just kind of grew from there. But we worked off the package price. So to do a project like this now, you're probably talking around $65,000, $70,000.
You know what? That is not bad for a complete unique work of art, one of a guy in custom creation. I just think it's terrific. I love the whole design, how everything's incorporated, because we've been hanging out over here underneath this pergola here, pavilion area.
This pond's used as a transition from like the main patio pavilion and it stretches all the way through here.
Yep.
As you're walking alongside,
Just like we just did, yeah.
got another like
Yeah, a destination place to come up to.
And there's a reason to come here because you're right next to the waterfall.
Right.
And this is just fantastic. This is
Yeah.
actually, it's a real boulder that was carved out. And
Yes, when I first got her, I thought it was ours. It looked almost identical to ours, you know, that we sell. So we'll actually put a link to this product that we actually have at Aquascape. But yeah, what an awesome, beautiful setting. So Jack, this is obviously an Artist of the Year worthy project and super cool people as well, Steve and Michelle.
Again, it just goes back to like the reason I love ponds is because of the people.
Mm-hmm.
You see, everybody we've met on this tour so far has been fantastic. They love their backyard. They really appreciate nature, and they're just into relaxing in the backyard. And that's what it's all about.
I don't want to leave. What's interesting is when two people are equally yoked and they both loved animals, and he was a big aquarium guy, and we'll love to say that a pond is the ultimate aquarium because there's not too many people that would have a 1,000-gallon aquarium, but this is probably more than a 1,000-gallon pond in here, and you build it and they will come. They were talking about the toads that came, and she loves the baby toads and everything else. They've got kids, they got a great entertaining space. There is nothing that you can put in a yard that would have this much of an impact as a water feature would. And water-loving people, they got the pool and the pond. They got the best of both worlds here. And I just love visiting people because it's like there's nothing more enjoyable than being entertained with around water. The sound of water, the feel of water, and everything else. And I hope that these vlogs, you can get a little bit of a glimpse on why I love to say I love my job, because the people are always super cool. The environments are always different and awesome. It just inspires people to live the Aquascape lifestyle. This is not an inexpensive makeover, but he was retired and he was looking for a new hobby. And now he's got a great new hobby and hopefully inspiring more people to get in this wonderful world of water features. I love my job.